Hello everyone and welcome to Wizards Clash. Wizards Clash is a fancy themed card game. The game just came out and I just got it. I haven't really played it yet, I just quickly started to see whether it actually works, and it seems to work. So yeah, I'm kind of interested where this is going. I like the artwork so far. So yeah, these seems to be his instruction. The hero controls walking castle. Castle has the tower and the wall. The tower is destroyed, player loses. If the wall is destroyed, damage is taken by the tower instead. Some spells will allow the player to damage the tower directly, though unless this is specified by the spell, all damage goes to the wall first. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. So this is just kind of interesting, this walking tower here. Alright, so we've got this market here, but all the stuff you can buy here for this in-game currency here seems to be pretty expensive. So we can probably not afford it anyway, so let's not waste any time and play the game and not click on the settings. For many years the kingdom of Septerra has been bleeding under the tyranny of dark mages, who've taken over the power by brute force and treachery. They have split the country among themselves and now rule the divided lands. Okay, so we have this usual fancy kingdom where like a lava land is next to Arctic land, is next to temperate land and desert land and mystical magical land. In one of these forsaken lands, a young mage named Arthos is visited by his old uncle Morgrem, a formerly powerful sorcerer and mechanic scientist. Okay, that's an interesting combo. Seeing how ruined his homeland has become, Morgrem decides to inspire his nephew for battle against the dark mages. Greetings, Arthos. Things have changed much since the last time I've seen you. Yeah, there are way more seagulls around now. Happy to see you, uncle. Yes, the dark mages have taken control of all the kingdom. Yeah, that's... thanks for pointing out the pretty obvious political situation. Okay, but this is exposition for us, so I shouldn't be complaining. In my early years I would wipe them out, but those times are gone and now it's your duty to free our lands. Why? Why do I have to do that? But dark mages have settled down in their castles. I'm too weak against them. Yeah, as I said, why me? Don't worry about that, I have some pleasant surprises for you, but frightful for our enemies. The key to Arthos' victory is the unique mechanical castle built by Morgrem, which has the ability to move through the country. So it's basically like a mobile battle fortress, which solves one of the great weaknesses of static defenses, being static. Since the power of all the mages is concentrated in their castles, Arthos has a huge advantage. His power will always stay with him, no matter where he goes, and so he begins his journey. Alright, so market, what spells do I have? Lucky Cage, Curb, I will be honest, I have exactly zero ideas what these spells do. I mean, yeah, these ones strengthen me because they give me walls, so yeah, I think I'm just going to start the first fight. I hope it's not too different what's the first one, so I guess it should be okay. What's that we have here? A little boy in a magic castle. Killing will be so much fun. This is evil guy here with like evil face painting. Yeah, he's got the Japanese war flag tattooed on his face. This is your tower height. Once you reach the top, you win. If your tower height is not, you lose the battle. Okay. This is your wall height. Damage done by the enemy will be first taken by your wall. If your wall height is more than 20, a cannon will appear and will make damage every turn. Okay, so basically I get punished for being too good. Okay. These are your resource generators. Quarry, labs and bestiary. Okay. Every turn they produce a number of resources indicated in their circles. Generators can not go lower than 1. Alright. These are your resources. Stones, gems and beasts. You need them to cast spells. The more risks you have, the more powerful spells can be cast. These are your spell scrolls. Every spell has its own cost written on a seal. Okay, so these generate points. I need to cast these spells here. Green colors for stones, blues for gems and reds for beasts. Red's the description of the spells below the image. To cast a spell, click the left button over it. Yeah, whoever wrote this game doesn't really like articles. If you don't have enough resources or just don't like the spell received, you can discard the spell by clicking right button over it. Okay, so strength my tower. If wall, larger enemy wall, which is the case. 6 damage to enemy tower, else 6 damage. Okay, sounds good to me, and I can actually afford it, so let's go for it. Okay, so damage to my wall. 6 damage to all players. 6 damage, all players lose 5 all resources. Okay, so that would actually be better for me because I have more resources than that guy. So I should just use it. I mean, he's generally weaker than I am, so I guess I could afford it. But I don't. Question is, can I actually kill the enemy wizard by reducing his tower height to naught? I mean, I lose when mine is not, but let's just go for it. Okay, looks like. Whoa! So my whoa. Yeah, let's. Okay, so how do I get skills, spell stock? All right. So it looks like I only have these cards here. So and Watered Stones. So minus 1 enemy quarry. Well, no, I did not want to do that. So no. Okay, so. Okay, plus 15 tower. Yeah, let's go with that. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, so 3 damage to enemy tower, which doesn't really seem to do anything. So reduce resources. I can. Well, it costs a lot of red. I don't really have all that much red left, so I don't really have a lot of green spells except for this one here, which I can't afford yet. But it would be really good. I mean, plus 16 wall, that's pretty serious. Let's just go with tower. So, let's strengthen both of us, I guess. I guess he needs it more because he's weaker. So, plus 5 wall. Seems to be good, but I want to go for this one here. So, gemstone floor, 3 damage to enemy tower. Question is, does it still do anything? Let's give it a go. Oh yeah, I won, so I can actually win by reducing the enemy to naught, or the enemy's toss to naught. Your prize for the glorious victory, 375 gold. 5 and Quake, 5 damage to both enemy tower and wall. Okay, sounds pretty good. Choose a spell you want to learn. So this one here is pretty expensive. It's blueprints for my tower. It gives me plus 5 wall and plus 10 tower. And this here is plus 8 tower and plus 1 bestiary. I think this one actually increased my bestiary income, not just my current pool, I think. So, I mean, this is, to be honest, I don't really know how good these are, so I just go with this one here. Alright, so that's the first guy. So let's go for the second guy. You've learned a special action. Click the skills inset and then cast the chosen special like a spell. You can perform every special once in a battle. Okay, so I have... Oh, so this one's special. Yeah, 5 damage to both enemy tower and wall. Well, I'm not really sure whether there's any tactical advantage at doing this later, so let's just do it now. Bam. So here we go. Okay, he increases tower again, but it did cost him wall. Plus 15 tower is pretty good. Plus 1 bestiary. Okay. None of these is really, well, minus 1 enemy quarry. Let's just go with plus 15 tower for now. Cost me a lot, but I mean, that's what I need to do to win, so might as well do it. Okay, so let's go with this one here. Plus 5 wall, that's cute. 5 damage to enemy tower. Yeah, seems like a pretty good deal. Yeah, this point seems to be easier by killing the enemy as opposed to reaching the top of my tower. Lucky Cage. Cast again, okay. Yeah, it doesn't cost anything, so there's really no reason not to use this, I guess. So I can't afford this. 4 damage to enemy tower. Yep, I'll take that. +5 wall. Well, it doesn't do him any good as long as I'm damaging his tower directly. 6 damage, all players lose 5 all resources. That actually should give me victory, so yeah, let's go for it. Oh, yeah, it only got force wall, obviously. So 5 damage. Yeah, let's try to wipe him out. And yeah, this should almost do it. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm lucky I get a card. Okay, so desperately trying to okay, this time the imp should really do it. There we go. The price for the glory is a victory. 375 gold and Blizzard. Freezes enemy resource growth for 4 turns. Wow. That seems to be really long, but it's also pretty expensive. So, choose spell you want to learn. Sanctuary plus... Wow, that's a lot. Or 8 beasts. Well, this one here sounds pretty good, but it's also pretty expensive card. So, I mean, in the previous rounds I barely had enough to cast this. 8 beasts. Doesn't cost anything. Sounds pretty good. Again, to be honest, I'm not really sure which one is better. And I mean, this one gives +6 beasts, but it's really expensive. Let's just go with the cheaper one for now. Probably regret this later. Okay, so let's continue. And this is a giant here. Kind of looks like one. And can actually buy stuff. Let's go for it. So, defensive gear, +8 wall. Yeah, sounds good. Which I could afford it. Ding works. +25 stones. Okay, so yeah. So these ones here will actually give me a lot of resources. So for 3 rounds, tower and wall are unbeatable. That sounds also pretty good. That's what my enemy could have used. Next damage. Next damage. Oh yeah, next damage done by enemy hits enemy himself. That's interesting. So +5 tower, 10 damage to enemy tower. Okay, I can't afford these. Call for arms, +25 beasts. So yeah. I'm probably going to go for these resource ones here first. Stones, gems. Let's go for stones first. And I think that's everything I can afford. So let's go back and let's take on the 3rd enemy. These lands are my hunting stat. So it looks like an evil satyr, kind of. Go where I'll make you my prey for today. Okay, I'll take on tough guy. You have gained a stock spell. Click the spell stock inside and then cast a chosen spell. Once you cast a stock spell, it's gone, so be careful with them. Okay, so... So it looks like this is kind of like a bonus spell. Can always cast it, but it's a one... It only works once, so... Alright, so how does this guy work? Because he doesn't seem to have a tower, it's just like one guy. I guess I'll just... I'm not really sure. I mean, I don't know how strong this guy is. I mean, should I strengthen my wall first? Let's just do it. Okay, so... Okay, he doesn't seem to be super powerful. So let's just go damage. Yeah, of course, now I'm kind of short on beasts. Okay, so basically I have 22 turns to kill him. Shouldn't be too bad. So let's just strengthen my wall for once. That should buy me quite a lot of time. I like how this guy's actually the size of my tower, which might be true because this was a guy from the map, then he is actually tower sized. So 5 damage to enemy tower. The question is, does it damage to this guy? I mean, does this count as a tower? We'll see. Yeah, he counts as a tower. Probably because he's the size of a tower. He has like fancy lava arrows or so. Okay, so these ones here. Okay, it's a cast again spell, so no reason not to use them. Yeah, let's just damage him, because that's ultimately what I have to do. Ooh. Oh, he can heal himself, but not to full energy. So I don't really think I have to use stock spells. Probably could have used these ones here. But then again, they do cost me a turn, so yeah, you should keep that in mind. Oh, you can heal yourself again. Well, that's cute. So, no damaging powers. So, +5 tower, I guess. Yeah, at this point it seems to be easier to go for the enemy instead of going for your own tower. So, stop healing yourself. Okay. I mean, this freezes a resource is pretty much useless here, so there's no reason to use it, so let's just strengthen myself. Have fun going through that. Well, now you attack again, so... Yeah, but this guy shouldn't have a chance, so yeah, let's just try to reach the top for once. Okay, let's use Crystal Shield. Yeah, I'm getting close. Okay, he's healing himself, but that's alright with me. So I can't raise my own tower, so let's just damage that guy again. And he attacks again. And plus 8 tower, that should almost give me victory, but not quite. So this one here, it's +15 tower, but I have this skill here. Oh, that actually gives me stone instead of gems, so yeah. Probably should have kept that in mind. So, so much for that. So on to all bestiaries. To my opponent's bestiary probably too. So, I mean, I already have a lot of beasts, so let's get more beasts. Probably should have used these cards earlier, because obviously the earlier you increase your income, the earlier it pays off. So, if wall, larger enemy wall, which should be the case, 6 damage to enemy tower, else 6 damage. Okay, yeah. Rain of arrows. So still can't afford this here, so more beasts, I guess. This is getting kind of anticlimactic. So this card here again, because 3 damage to enemy tower, 1 damage to you. Do I want that? Not really, but I mean I have to do something. The only card that actually like killed this guy. So this card here again. I wish I could make my own deck, but it doesn't really seem to be possible. So here we go. The prize for the glorious victory. 375 gold, +1 spell slot. And this guy's just standing here, it's like, oh, I guess I lost. Okay, I'm gone. So, choose a spell you want to learn. I think I already have this one, so Rock Garden sounds good. So, I think I'm going to fight one more battle, and then I'm going to end the episode, so let's... Okay, upgrades, I haven't even checked those out, so +1 labs, so stronger wall. These here seem to be pretty good because you start with really low resources, I guess. I don't think I really desperately need more walls, so more labs, I guess. I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy all of those sooner or later anyway, so it's probably not too tough of a choice. So yeah, let's take on fourth battle. Take my advice. Don't play a hero here, boy. Walk away while you still can. Okay, so it's now blue sparkly eyes wizard lady with deep cleavage and shoulder pads. So she is... Actually, she's slightly stronger than me, at least, with regard to wall and stuff, so... 2 damage, plus for wall. Yeah, this one actually... sounds pretty good. This one here too. Yeah, let's just go with this one. Remnant. Okay, so now we are not quite even again. Let's go for damage again. Increase your wall, I'm okay with that. So... skills. Let's go with this one here. I kind of like that one. So... okay, so I don't think I can actually drop this below 1, so there's no real reason to use this. It basically just takes up space at this point. Anyway, let's go with this one. I have enough resources, so yeah, it's going to damage her more than me. Let's go with this one here. Strengthen my wall a little bit. +5 tower, enemy loses 7 stones. Yeah, why not? +5 damage, I'm okay with that. Okay, so -1 lapse. Yeah, actually let's do that. And there we go. Your prize for the glorious victory. A dragon, ooh, awesome. Looks kind of like a gargoyle dragon. 22 damage, wow. Enemy loses 15 gems. -1 to enemy bestial, wow, that's pretty serious, but it does cost 35 points, so that's pretty significant. Choose a spell you want to learn. All player labs equals the highest player labs, okay. At the moment this doesn't really seem to favor me because I seem to start with more stuff. I'm pretty sure later on it's not going to be the case, but I think for now this one here seems to be better. Alright, I think I'm going to end the episode here. So far I think it's an interesting game. I like the artwork and everything, I like the basic idea. I'm not really sure whether you can mix your decks. I hope you can at one point because that would really make this game a lot more strategic. So yeah, thanks for watching and I shall see you next time. Yeah, if you want to see more of this game, feel free to leave a comment and tell me what you think about this game, what you would like me to do and whether you would like to see more of this. So yeah, take care and see you then.